Hello, my name is Opal. I am one of your Wild Worship facilitators, and it's Friday, so you know what that means? It's time for your Wild Weekend devotion. Before we start, I would just like to remind you it's a big weekend for Wild Worship Omaha, as our May Wild Worship service is tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Chalco Hills Recreation Area, Chalco Park D. We will meet in the picnic shelter and go from there. If you have never experienced a Wild Worship Omaha service, I definitely encourage you to come. Unfortunately, my Wild Worship co-facilitator, Juniper Meadows, will not be able to attend this service. It's the only service she will miss this year. So I am leading this service, but we have some very exciting offerings. One of our members is sharing some original poetry. It is going to be amazing. Don't forget to check it out. If you're not sure you need more information about the event, you can always check the post that is linked to this video, and you will find a link to the event. Cannot wait to see you. So, for today's Wild Weekend devotion, I want to talk about the body being more than just the body. The body is the whole earth. So I want to start us off by a Gaian reading of 1 Corinthians 12 through 31. The original 1 Corinthians passages talks about the body as a whole, that the head and the feet are just as important as each other, that the heart and the fingertips are just as important as each other. Now, I am paraphrasing this passage, but it goes on to say that all parts of the body are part of Christ's body, but it doesn't really talk about the body of the earth. Now, this was written by Valerie Serrels, who is one of the leaders of the Wild Church Network. She was one of the facilitators for the leadership course that I just took in March, and she wrote this passage from the Field Guide to Church of the Wild. For in the one Spirit, we were all created into one body, Jew or Gentile, all faith traditions or no faith traditions, of all genders, of all languages, of all colors, black, brown, white skin, green and multicolored scaly skin, fur, feathers, stems, flowers and roots, two-legged, four-legged, multi-legged, legless, winged, finned, and rooted, all creatures, minerals, and elements of land, sea, and sky. Indeed, the body does not consist of one member, but of many diverse members. If the tree would say, because I am not a human, I do not belong to the body, that would not make it any less part of the body. And if the river would say, because I am not an eagle, I do not belong to the body, that would not make it any less a part of the body. If the whole body were a tree, where would the sense of ambulation be? If the whole body were a human, where would the sense of roots moving through the earth be? But as it is, the source of all that is, arranged the members in the body, each one of them as they chose. The head cannot say to the mountaintop, I have no need of you, nor again the heart to the butterfly, I have no need of you. But the mystery of life has so arranged the body, giving great honor to those deemed inferior, that there may be no dissension within the body, but all members may have equal care for one another. If one member suffers, all suffer together with it. If one member is honored, all rejoice together with it. I think what I take the most from this reading is just a reminder that we are all together one body, that we can't separate humanity from Earth because we are a part of the ecosystem. And humans, just like plants and animals, are better in their diversity. I want you to imagine a garden. And in that garden, there's only one type of flower, and every flower is the same color, they all look the same, and every single piece in that garden looks exactly the same. And I want you to think of a forest. Every single tree in that forest looks exactly the same as the tree next to it, all carbon copies. That would be unbelievably boring. I wouldn't want to live in a world that was so hegemonic, which just means that everything fits a standard of society. That's not a world I want to live in. Is that a world you want to live in? But we as humans take ourselves out of the body as a whole. We think that we're better than the tree and the squirrel and the snake and the mouse and all of the other parts of the body. But we're not. Because if we lose those other pieces of the ecosystem, we lose our lives too. We can try and make up with it with science and synthetics, but the reality is, if we destroy our Earth, we don't have a place to live. We are a part of the body. We are a part of the whole. Humans are a lot like birds. I come back to birds a lot. We are a species. We have different variations and color and feathers and or hair and communication styles or our chirps. But at the end of the day, we all have very valid roles, very important roles in the ecosystem as a whole. And I also wouldn't want to live in a world that only had one bird. Again, so boring. So as we go into the weekend, I want you to look around you. I want you to look at the diversity in the trees, in the grass, in humanity, in the birds. Everywhere you look, whether you are in a wild space like my little hidey hole that nobody knows where it is on the lawn of FUMC, or whether you're in a city and the only green is the weed that's growing up through the concrete. Look at the diversity around you. Imagine a world. Everything looked the same. And then remember to fight against that, because that would be so boring. I would like to close today with a poem from my absolute favorite new poetry book, The Haunted Forest Trilogy. And this is called The Whole. All living things are the same living thing. A branching tree spreading from a shared past. This unified creature grows in 4 dimensions. And the illusion of separation we see here on the budding branch tips appears because we can't view time the way we see our own vital hands. It's as real as the moment mitochondria moved in to stay. And maybe in the end, we'll feel it like warm coffee on the tongue, like skin against skin. I wish I could wander back through my ancestors like a stepping stone path to Ireland, to Africa, past organisms that were never named by humans, to the sunlit waters where life began to feel its own strange power, to the forest of hands that lifted me up into my own simple life. I wish I could know the whole so I could love it more completely. If we know the whole, if we consider all of us as part of the same body, I don't know about you, but I tend to take care of, for the most part, my body better. We are all part of the whole. We take care of ourselves and each other. Until next week, have a beautiful week. I hope to see you tomorrow at our Wild Worship Omaha service. You are a beloved, beautiful child of spirit.